Hi everyone, I am Zahra Kadir. I'm a startup lawyer. I work with startups, solopreneurs, freelancers, and digital nomads. I help you register business, scaling, improving, and protect your business or your career. Um, so if you want to book me, you can find the link on the description below. Today's video is about funding grants for startups, how to find them, plus my exclusive grants database. So keep watching. I'll talk about it later on the video. So whether you're building your first startup or looking to scale your business, one thing you'll need is funding. Today, I'll be sharing tips on how to find funding for your startup, dive into um, startup grants, and introduce my exclusive global grants database that can help you secure the funds you need. Also, walk you through a few examples and answer some frequently asked questions. So let's get started. The first part is types of funding for startups. When it comes for funding your startup, there are several options, each with its pros and cons. Let's break them down. Why I'm talking the funding? Because I'm a startupper and also a startup lawyer, so I have been in your shoes, and I actually help people who are starting their startups and they are doing their business successfully or not so, but I will help them. So first thing that you actually think of when you're starting your startup is most of the time, like 90% of the time, is bootstrapping. This means self-funding your startup. It gives you full control, but it can limit growth if your resources are tight. Most of the time, people who work 9 to 5, they start their startups because they have an income, so they can self-fund them. If this option is yours, then it's good. But sometimes it takes a lot of your money and if a lot of your income and a lot of your time. So if it doesn't suit you, then you should find definitely the other options. The next best thing startups can do is find angel investors. These are individuals who invest their personal funds in exchange for equity. Great for early stage startups, but you'll be giving away part of your company. If you ever watched Shark Tanks, that's the one. It actually happens in Shark Tank. People come with their idea or with their business, successful, sometimes not. And angel investors, millionaires, billionaires, they get their business. They will give them money in order to get the equity of the company. It means part of the company. So um, for some people, for example, for me, this is not an option because uh, if you have started your startup or your business, you know the business is kind of your child. You don't want to give it any part of it to anyone. So if it doesn't work for you, there are some other options you can consider. Second, another one, it will be the third one. It's venture capital, VC. VCs offer large sums in exchange for equity, but they tend to invest in startups that show rapid growth potential. If your business is not showing rapid growth, sometimes they don't consider it. It's really difficult to get. Most of the time, they they do their own research and they actually send their offers by themselves. So it's a good option, but it doesn't mean that you will get one. For next one is it's crowdfunding. Platforms like Kickstarter and Indiegogo let you raise small amounts from a large number of people, ideal for consumer-focused products, because you can get your consumers, your clients, and your investors in one platform. I actually, as a lawyer, suggest this type of finding funding is one of the best because first of all you will share your opinion, you will see how the audience is reaching, how audience is actually interested in your product or your service or your company. So it's good, and especially you are getting your funding that you actually wanted at the beginning. So as a lawyer, I suggest you to try this because I think that's one of the best options. And the last one is startup grants. This is my favorite. Free money. Who doesn't like it? Startup grants don't require repayment or equity, making them perfect for early stage ventures looking for innovate without financial pressure. So, if you're sure about your idea or your business, I would definitely suggest you finding startup grants that you can apply for, and you can get it, and you can just fund it. You can start your business, you can scale your business. Mm. So, the next question: what are the startup grants? Let's dive in. They're financial awards offered by different organizations, different governments, foundations to support entrepreneurs. So the best part is, unlike loans or investments, you don't have to repay grants or give away equity. The catch: grants can be highly competitive and require well thought applications. Sometimes some of the applications are like 2 hours long. You have to fill it in and give your best answer where they could, and so you can get the funding, because the competition is higher. If you ever apply to the university, for example, the elite universities, then you know how the competition is high. But I wouldn't say that you can't get it, because sometimes if your business is having some kind of unique approach, then, or you can show it up on your application, then you have a winning situation here. So here it is. If you watch till here, then you deserve to get this one. I actually have a database of global grants for startups. And if you're looking for grants to fund your business, then I've made it super easy for you. I've compiled a global startup grants database, which includes over 500 different grants from regions like the United Arab Emirates, Europe, Asia, Australia, America, Japan, in different parts of the world, in different sectors, starting from IT, agriculture, clothing, anything, any business. This database is packed with information on eligibility, how to apply, and deadlines. Whether you're a solopreneur, a tech startup, or nonprofit, this database can help you find the funding opportunities tailored to your business. You can filter by country, sector, and type of funding to find the perfect match for your startup. Whether you're looking for grants to support technology innovation, women led business, or sustainability projects, there is something in here for everyone. How to find startup funding and grants. So, how do you go about finding startup grants and other types of funding? Before I go to this section, I want to say that if you're interested in my database, I will leave the link on the description. You just can go ahead and click on it and get your database. So let's start how to find your grants, startup grants, and other types of funding. First of all, research online. Start by checking out government websites, business development agencies, and grant directories. For example, many countries have specific grant programs for startups, like SBR in the US or Innovate United Kingdom. Second of all, obviously, my grants. Use my database. My database is an excellent starting point if you want to save the money and if you want to save your time and save your nerves. Then you can use my database, search your opportunity from multiple sources. You can access it, as I said, through the link that I will leave on the description. The next one, you can find grants by networking. Join startup incubators, accelerators, and local business events. Many founders learn about finding opportunities through their networks. So you can